Alright. I am back. It's still loading the game. We'll see. I hope that works then. Why? Thank you. I'm gonna tell you when it's up. It's not there yet. I was already logged in, but I'm also not working with Twitch directly. I'm using a different software. Uh, okay, play anyway. The game is unable to sync with the cloud. That is cool. Okay. We still can't see it, can we? Fuck's sake. That is just great. Why is it not letting me? I'm using Streamlabs. Now the thing is, the game downloaded something right before I wanted to start it. And now it's telling me that it can't synchronize with the cloud. I have no idea what that means. Okay, oh, there we go. Yeah. Yeah. Add source. Done. Okay. Then we'll try with screen. But yeah, apparently the game is making problems right now anyway. This game appears to be cursed, yeah. Like the weirdest thing, it says like it can't update the cloud, and then it says it's up to date with the cloud, and it doesn't know what it wants. Oh, can you see something now? Can you hear it as well? Maybe we have cracked it. Yes! Okay. We are live, finally. Only 20 minutes late. Cool. Music? Okay, there's music now. Cool. Then we can finally start. Let's go! Chapter 1, The Hero and the Princess. What?
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
I'm waiting, like, I've played the first thingy, it's still on the screen. I will wait until you are back. I also have one of every type of dice ready, just in case we need it. Okay, let's go!
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Explore. The end of the world? What are you talking about? Explore. Have you considered that maybe the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's locked up? Explore. Killing a princess seems kind of bad, though, doesn't it? Explore. Can't someone else do it? Explore. Forget it. I'm not doing this. Explore. Have you considered that maybe I'm okay with the world ending? Do I get some sort of reward for doing this? Oh, okay. Thanks for telling me what to do. Sweet. I've always wanted to offer a monarch. Viva la revolution. Silently continue to the cabin or turn around and leave. That is 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 different things. Can't someone else do it? Would be number 4. Okay, so right now the 2s have it. Annie, are you 2 people again or are you 1 person? Just for future reference. Okay. Have you considered that maybe the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's locked up?
Nevertheless, let me assure you, the princess is locked up because she's dangerous. She is not dangerous because she's locked up. And before you decide to waste even more of our time by asking how I know that, let me suggest a more pragmatic lens through which to view this situation. Causality doesn't matter here, because the end result is the same no matter what led us up to this point. If the princess leaves the cabin, the world will end, and there is no changing that. It's no use arguing semantics over a metaphorical chicken or egg, because the egg is hatched and it's about to ruin everything.
Unless, of course, you do your job and slay her. Sure, buddy. The end of the world? What are you talking about? Killing a princess seems kind of bad, though, doesn't it? Number 3, can't someone else do it? 4, forget it, I'm not doing this. 5, have you considered that maybe I'm okay with the world ending? 6, do I get some sort of reward for doing this? 7, okay, thanks for telling me what to do. 8, sweet, I've always wanted to offer monarch, viva la revolution. 9, silently continue, and 10, leave. So yeah, the options, if we say the explore questions, the options I think stay the same, just the numbering changes. Maybe. That is a tie. So let's see. We are going for number 3. Can't someone else do it?
Unfortunately, you're the only one who can pull this off. I don't make the rules. I wish I did, but I don't.
The end of the world, yeah, that's the same stuff. Thanks, Angie. I mean, if you type Explorer in the chat, I will just go with all of the Explore ones, one after the other. For now, 1. The end of the world, what are you talking about?
About the end of everything as we know it. No more birds, no more trees, and perhaps most problematically of all, no more people. You have to put an end to her.
Oh, there's a different one now. But how can a princess locked away in a basement end the world? If you don't tell me why she's dangerous, I'm not gonna kill her. Do you have any evidence to back this up? Killing a princess seems kind of bad though. Yeah. Oh, and then do I get some sort of reward? And then there's, look, I'll go to the cabin and I'll talk to her. And if she's as bad as you say she is, then maybe I'll slay her. But I'm not committing to anything until I've had the chance to meet her face to face. Or, okay, I'm sold, let's go get this over with. So yeah, there is new things after all. Two. If you don't tell me why she's dangerous, I'm not gonna kill her.
She's not dangerous. She's just a princess. The danger comes if she gets out. Which she will, unless you do something about it.
What happens if she gets out then? I want specifics. Yeah, kind of killing a princess. Some sort of reward. Yeah, the rest is the same. Do you have any evidence to back this up?
Look, you're already on the path that leads to the cabin. Why would you be here if it weren't to complete a very important task? You've made it this far, you might as well reach the end of your journey.
Maybe I'm here because of boredom, I don't know. Give us evidence, you Schwurbler. The answers seem to be the same again. Yeah. That's one. What happens if she gets out? I want
The more
specifics.
specifics you have, the harder it will be for you to do this very important job. She's a princess. People will listen to her, because listening to her is in their nature. And when they do, everything will come crashing down.
That would be... Look, I'll go to the cabin. The 5. Have you considered that maybe I'm okay with the world ending? Have you considered that maybe I'm okay with the world ending?
Of course I haven't. Why would I even consider that? Nobody wants the world to end.
Well...
I mean, maybe some people do, like nihilists, or very, very evil people, but surely you're not one of those, right?
I don't know. Yep, that is the same. We have three more explore options left. Also, while the game wasn't working, I may or may not have decided to just scream at Mips for no reason. I don't regret anything. Yes, you were just getting food. I'm a horrible person. Okay, we're going with 3. Do I get some sort of reward for doing this?
Yes, but you'll have to slay her before you get it.
Okay. Can you tell me what my price is going to be for doing a good job? The others are the same, I think, yeah. Yeah, can you tell me what my price is going to be for doing a good job? It's a secret, but I think you like it. It's a special reward just for you, and whatever you think it might be, I can promise you it's going to be even better than your wildest imagination. Okay. We have 2 more explores left. And then I'll go to the cabin and talk to her and decide then. Okay, let's get over it. Thanks for telling me what to do. I've always wanted to kill a monarch. Silently walking or just going away. Killing a princess seems kind of bad though, doesn't it? Yeah.
Does it? Are you a monarchist? Is slaying a princess that much worse than slaying a fisherman or a miller or a seamstress?
No, that's worse.
If anything, slaying a princess is much better than slaying a seamstress. Seamstresses contribute something of value to society.
Same, dude. Same. Pre-generator, down with the monarchy. Yes. Okay, that's a 2 and a 1 so far. Revolution option. Which one is that even? Oh, that's gone. That's gone because you were talking about killing a princess is maybe bad. Boo. I am sorry. I'm surprised that you didn't choose for that one earlier, to be honest. Okay, so we're going with number 1. I think? Yes. Forget it, I'm not doing this.
Are you serious? No, you have to do it.
Okay. That didn't give us anything. So we have the look, not committing. The fine, I'll go to the cabin. Okay, I'm sold, let's get this over with. Oh, okay, thank you for telling me what to do. Silently walking or just leaving. I think we wanted to do all the explore questions, you don't, you know, getting all the information. Yeah, I mean, that's fair. I didn't think the game was gonna be this strict with removing options from us, but yeah, apparently that's not how the game works. Did not know. We have a 1 and a 3 so far. Let's get it over with, or not committing yet. We learned something, yeah. This is a learning experiment for experience for all of us. Also getting as many voice lines as we can. Oh, not committing for you as well. Okay, that's... yeah. That is 3 people voting for number 1.
Then I guess we'll just have to see what happens. But a word of warning. If you go in prepared to hear her out, she could easily trap you in her web of lies. And the more you listen to her honeyed words, the harder it'll be to pull yourself out. So sure, go, talk to her. See how that turns out for all of us.
We'll see.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within. We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them.
Hey, that's our voice, I guess.
Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Or not. Or not. We just have more than one voice in our head. Proceed into the cabin. It'll be fine. Absolutely. Nothing bad will happen.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Take the blade or enter the basement. Take the blade. Okay, we're taking it.
You take the blade from the table.
No
It'd be
music.
rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
And we're entering the basement. And now my icon has a knife in its hand.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
Uh-huh, sure. And yes, we accessorized.
Her voice carries up the stairs.
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here.
Wait, can I replay that? For some reason that was... She said who's there.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
Hi? Just checking in on you? Hey, I think I'm here to kill you! Or just go down silently. Yeah, I feel like the narrator is trying to come up with reasons to convince us to do it. Number 4, just continue down the stairs.
Good. You're still listening to reason. You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world?
Focus on the task at hand.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
Or something. What? No way! Why would you even think that? Maybe because of the knife in our hands. Okay, yeah, you caught me. I'm here to slay you. Nuh-uh. I haven't decided yet. I'm just here to talk or steal your nerves and step forward. That is 6 different options. Nuh-uh is just very funny as a thing to say. For saying nuh-uh.
Then drop the knife.
Fair.
We should. It'll go a long way to building trust with her. Don't you dare. It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster. Killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
Drop it or tighten your grip. Nuh-uh? Yeah, we're not dropping the weapon, that's fair.
You ignore the trembling in your hands and tighten your grip on the blade.
You poor thing. Your hands are shaking. Are you scared of me? Because you should be.
Damn.
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it.
Yeah, why the fuck didn't we bring a gun or something?
So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
The princess isn't the threat, huh? The threat is what happens when she exits the cabin.
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this.
What if she isn't bluffing? What if she kills us? Are you sure she's not armed? I'm sorry, can we just talk? I'm not dropping the blade. Drop the blade or slay the princess. That is gonna be a short game if that works. That's 6 different options again. Are you sure she's not armed?
I'm positive. I'm not. But we'll keep our eyes peeled. If she has a weapon, she'll have to draw it before she can use it.
Hesitating? Why don't you drop the knife and the two of us can be civilized with each other?
I'm not dropping the blade. Drop the blade or slay the princess. I appreciate you guys. I'm not dropping the
Then
blade.
I'm not talking to you.
Fine then, I guess we're at an impasse. Squint at the princess while holding onto the blade, drop the blade or slay the princess. Yes, of course we're squinting at the princess while holding onto the
You
blade.
stare at the princess, squinting. She squints back. The two of you are going to do this forever, aren't you?
Are you sure you don't want to talk? Squint even harder, drop or slay. Squint, squint. I mean...
You squint even harder. So does she.
At least nobody's dying right now.
You're going to have to make a choice. You can't keep squinting forever. Eventually, someone is going to have to blink.
We're at a squint off and we're not about to lose. Oh no, it doesn't let me. We're dropping the knife or we slay. That is a win to a way to win a blinking contest, isn't it? A staring contest, rather. Squinting contest. Like, maybe we can make her blink if we slay her? Okay, we're not slaying her, we're dropping. Yeah, we're dropping the blade.
The blade tumbles out of your trembling hands and drops to the floor with an unceremonious clang.
Thank you. Maybe now we can just talk.
Against your better judgment, you
Oh,
step
no.
forward to speak with the princess face to face, unarmed.
We'll be fine.
We don't know what you're hoping to accomplish here, but I can assure you there's no reasoning with her. Just make sure you don't forget about the blade on the floor. You're going to need it.
So here we are. What an awkward start to a relationship.
Wouldn't you be tired if you were locked up in a basement for ages? Yeah, it's pretty awkward. A relationship? Are you coming on to me? How would I get you out of here? I'm here because you're supposed to end the world. There's people out there who think you're going to end the world. What do you have to say about that? What's your name? How long have you been down here? Do you know why I'm here to kill you? Okay, we've talked enough. Yeah, that's fair. We have too many answers. Eight, 9. Okay. A relationship? Are you coming on to me? Obviously.
Don't jump to any weird conclusions. We're two people who have met each other. By definition, we have a relationship.
I mean, you all thought it, yes, and so did I. I mean... The rest is the same. Name? Or there's people out there who think you're going to end the world. What do you have to say about that? Are the options on the table right now? What's your name?
She hesitates before answering.
You can address me as Your Royal Highness, or Her Majesty. Any honorific should do, really.
Don't shout at her. Yeah, sure. You
Note
don't
the
even
lack
have
of
one.
detail. You can't trust her.
You royal piece of shit, more like it, yeah. For once, this thing asked me whether I'm allowing you to say piece of shit. It's between... There's people out there who think you're going to end their world. What do you have to say about that? And how long have you been down here? You can also allow it, yeah. So how long have you been down here?
Too long.
Fair.
Again, she offers no specifics. No matter how hard you try, you'll never get a straight answer out of her.
Maybe she isn't straight. Just a little chit chat before we decide whether we kill her or not. We still have 5 options on the table. That is a tie between this one and this one. Let's see. Okay, my die decided to stay on the side. Okay, we're going for number 3. There's people out there who think you're going to end the world. What do you have to say about that?
Don't just tell her that.
That's cute. Do you believe that? Do you think I'm some sort of monster?
Yes?
If I'm supposed to be capable of ending the world, then how did I wind up here, chained to a wall? Have they told you why I'm allegedly so dangerous?
Deflects. What are you going to do if I let you out of here? I've been told enough. I was hoping you'd tell me. No, but I'm sure they have their reasons for keeping that information secret from me. No, and if I'm being honest, I'm more inclined to trust you than I'm inclined to trust them. Or say nothing. 3, 4, 5, 6. Another tie. Between I was hoping you'd tell me and no, if I'm being honest, I'm more inclined to trust you than them. We are going for this option. The trusting
Sooner
you.
or later, you'll understand that I have your best interests at heart. Hopefully sooner.
Oh wait, did I goof it? No! I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
How sweet. Now be a pal and help me get out of here, would you? We could figure out how to deal with them after I'm free.
Wait, can I go back? No. I'm sorry. I still have a few more questions before I decide what to do. Slay the princess. Actually, I've changed my mind. I don't trust you. Or I'll see what I can... Examine the chains. I'll see what I can do. Maybe we can save it by going back to this one? Yeah.
Fine. What do you want to know?
I'm sorry. Okay, now we only have how would I get you out of here, or we've talked enough. I have screwed this up. How would I get you out of here?
You can't. Don't bother.
I'm guessing you don't have the key then. I'm sure there's a key somewhere around here, and if there isn't... well, we can always put that knife to good use.
Her sharp eyes settle on the edge of the blade. She isn't suggesting what I think she's suggesting, right? She is. I'm sure of it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna... Okay, we've talked enough.
Oh, have you decided what to do with me?
You know why you're here.
Slay the princess. I'm getting you out of here, examine the chains. I'm going to keep you locked away down here, at least for a bit. We can get to know each other better while I decide what to do. Keep her locked away. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we'll find more than one ending. I feel like there's a lot of them. I'm going to keep you locked away down here, at least for a bit. We can get to know each other better while I decide what to do.
That seems like a pretty good compromise. Leaving her alive is too risky. If you don't deal with her soon, she will find a way out.
Why does it have to be me anyway?
One way or another, I'm
Ooh.
going to find a way out of here. You can make it easier for both of us if you help.
The font changed.
And if you don't, I can promise that you'll come to regret that decision.
You have to make a choice. Let's hope for all our sakes it's the right one.
Slay her? Okay, let's get you out of here. I made my choice. I'm locking her in the basement. But I'm bad at choices. I'm bad at selecting the right choice, apparently. Number 2? Let's get her out of there and end the world? Sure.
Oh, for the love of...
Fair enough.
Good. I'm glad you've come to your senses.
We don't need it anymore.
You're making a huge mistake.
Yeah, but it's our mistake.
No, you're doing the right thing. You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
If you don't have the key, maybe you should go looking for it. I'm sure it's somewhere upstairs.
Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
And if there isn't a key, do you have any ideas? Besides me cutting you out of here? I'm going to check upstairs. Maybe the key's still lying around somewhere up there. And if not, maybe I can at least find something to break you free. She's a red flag parade, but red is such a nice color, you know. But also the narrator is not much better with his red flags. Yeah, all of the red flags. Good for you, Annie. The narrator does not have girl boss energy, that is true. Unanimous on the checking upstairs.
I'll be here.
Yeah, I mean, you're
You
locked
attempt
up.
to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut. You hear the click of a lock sliding into place.
Someone did have a key.
Is someone else here?
Hey, let me out of here! Try the door or return to the bottom of the stairs. Princess, is that you? Behind me and in front of me? I really hope not. We're trying the door.
You try the door, but it's locked from the outside. You're here to slay the princess, and you won't leave until the task is done.
Same ones as just now. I'm a celebrity, let me out of here! Let me out of here!
Your shouts and pleas are met with silence. I'll repeat myself once again. You're here to slay the princess, and you won't leave until the task is done.
I am sorry that my mind went there. Return to the bottom of the stairs.
You make your way back to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd simply slain her like you were supposed to.
I think maybe. But also maybe the narrator is just a voice in our head? I don't know.
Easier for whom? Easier for everyone.
Like, we have the voice of the hero and the narrator in our heads, I think.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they? The knife. Pick it up and cut me out of here.
You won't like what happens if you do that.
Save the princess or slay the princess? I feel like maybe we're cutting the arm off. We're saving her.
Against
Yep,
your better
ouch.
judgment, you place the blade against the princess's arm, just above the massive, unyielding chain. You cut into her flesh.
Our arms look interesting.
The blade is sharp, and
Ugh.
you make quick work of it. Before long, you're able to crack through bone, and she pulls the bleeding stub of her arm through the iron gauntlet.
She didn't so much as utter a sound. Free from her bindings, the princess turns to face you, her fierce gaze meeting your eye. How is she so composed after losing an arm? It's like she isn't even bothered by it.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
Approach the locked door.
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No, I just can't let her escape into the world. As the princess approaches the bottom stair, your body
Ooh.
steps forward and raises the blade.
Okay.
Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just do that. Watch me.
Which option of the many slay the princesses are we gonna choose? Oh, wait. Slay the princess, warn her, slay the princess. There's a warn her option, so we either slay or we warn. Yeah, we warn the princess.
Stop that.
Okay.
Your body lunges forward to sink the blade into her back, but the princess swiftly moves out of the way before you can connect.
Stop it. Stop resisting me. I am trying to get you out of here alive.
We have resist as an option now. So slay or resist. God, this is interesting already. Us fighting against the narrator inside of us. We're resisting.
The blade. Move the blade.
You're doing your best to help me, aren't you? I can see the conflict in your eyes.
Now I'm thinking Star Wars.
I'll make this quick.
Thanks, I guess.
She steps forward and pries the blade from your rigid hands.
I love our hand.
Maybe I'll see you in another life.
And then she slits your throat with an almost clinical ease.
I love how done the narrator is about that.
Her face remains unchanged as she watches you collapse to the ground, blood flowing from your butchered neck. This is the end. I'm afraid it is. Everything goes dark, and you die. I hope it was worth it.
Chapter 2, The Prisoner.
You're on a path in the woods.
Okay, yeah, the thing that was... stop was just the voice of the hero saying this is the end, isn't it? And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. We are saving. That is a good shout. Just using a different save.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
It's over, isn't it? isn't it? I'm getting a terrible sense of deja vu. Wait, hasn't this already happened? Okay, no. But I died. What am I doing here? Oh, you bastard, you're in for it now. I'm wise to your tricks. Or proceed to the cabin, or turn around and leave. Every time now that I'm going into the menu, I'm scrolling up just to see whether I missed something. Terrible sense of deja vu, or turn around and leave, or I died. What am I doing here? I'm getting a terrible sense of deja vu.
A terrible sense of deja vu? No, you don't have that. This is the first time either of us have been here.
Sure.
Don't forget what he did to us the last time. I wouldn't trust a word out of his mouth. There's got to be a way out of here, for us and for the princess. We just have to keep trying.
I think I'm gonna write notes about which of the, like, what kind of voices are we getting. Like, that is the third voice right now. Narrator, hero, and skeptic. So far. Yeah, I made a note.
I'm inclined to agree. If he doesn't remember what happened last time, maybe it's best to keep it that way. You know I can hear you two, right? It's going to be a lot harder than you think to keep secrets from me. And as far as trying to help her goes, need I remind you how catastrophically dangerous she is to the world at large? I told you about the stakes of this situation less than a minute ago.
This is more than just deja vu, though. I'm pretty sure this whole thing really just happened. Proceed to the cabin, turn around and leave. Turning around and leaving? We turn around and leave.
I'm not so sure running away is the best idea. We're not the only person stuck here. What about her?
Seriously, you're just going to turn around and leave? Do you even know where you're going? Okay, fine, you're persistent. I'll go to the cabin and I'll slay the princess. Ugh! Okay, fine, I'll go to the cabin and I'll talk to the princess. Maybe I'll slay her, maybe I won't, I guess we'll see. Lie. Yes, I definitely know where I'm going. Nope! The only thing that matters is where I'm not going. The cabin. I'm not going to the cabin. It's like I said, I'm pretty okay with the world ending. I relish the coming of a new dawn beyond our own. Quietly continue down the path away from the cabin. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nope. Yeah, I love that nope is an option. Nope, or continue walking. Tie. Nope.
Fine. I suppose you just quietly continue down the path away from the cabin.
I suppose.
That's strange.
Damn.
It looks like this path also leads to the cabin. How convenient. Everything's back on track again. Maybe the world can still be saved after all.
Okay, I'm going to the cabin. Sheesh. Turn around again and leave. Again. Oh gee, it's Rome. Yeah. always lead to the cabin. I mean, now we have to try to get away, right? Right?
You're really keen on wasting everyone's time, aren't you?
Yes.
It's remarkably selfish, if you ask me. I've already outlined the stakes of the situation. If you don't do your job, everyone dies. Like, dies. Forever.
Like dies, though.
But fine, you turn around and trek back down the path you came.
Wait, something isn't right. Can you still hear me? You're supposed to wind up back at the cabin again.
Ooh. That's cool.
What's going on? Where are we? Did we do this? Is this the end of the world? Was there ever even a world to end?
As long as the narrator dies, I'm fine with it. The world around you is unwound, its physical matter replaced by a textural nothingness. It is quiet. There is a distant rumbling, a sound of many sounds, undulating pulse louder as something other comes close. Okay, fun! Feelers probe across the fabric of reality. Extremities find your consciousness and wrap themselves around it. You are no longer alone. Resistance. Fingers drag claws across the glass surface of your soul. Frustration. This vessel is full of you. I need something empty I can crawl inside of. I need something shaped like me. This is a nightmare. Wake up or embrace the thoughts constricting you. Yeah, it was her font for a second there, wasn't it? Or it still is, really. Embrace, embrace. Urgency. You have a story you need to finish. It is the only way for us to escape this place. Force pushing against your will. No, you cannot go back. Not there. Regret. This world is broken beyond repair. We must weave something new. A wagging finger. There's only so much threat in this place. Do not waste it. I am our only salvation. Okay! We got the denial.
You're on a path in the woods. And at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
We got 2 achievements. One was the real Slay the Princess is here, and one was denial.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Yup, that was chapter 1. Again. Like, we're in chapter 1 again. Cool. The end of the world, what are you talking about? Have you considered that maybe the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's locked up? Killing a princess seems kind of bad though, doesn't it? Can't someone else do it? Forget it, I'm not doing it. Have you considered that maybe I'm okay with the world ending? Do I get some sort of reward for doing this? Oh, okay, thanks for telling me what to do. Sweet, I've always wanted to to offer Monarch a Viva la Revolution. Okay, we already decided for the Revolution one. Let's go.
That's the spirit. You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within.
Proceed into the cabin.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade.
Do we take it or do we leave it? Let's leave the knife. Yeah, okay, we're leaving it.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp. a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
I'm enjoying this. It reminds me of the Stanley Parable. Yeah, but more bloody.
Her voice softly carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
It's hypnotizing. It's the kind of voice you only have to hear once to remember it for the rest of your life.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation, blah blah. Hi, just checking in on you. I'm here to save you. I'm here to save you with a lie. Hey, I think I'm here to slay you. Continue down the stairs. So how would we even free her? Like, we needed the knife to cut off her hand, right? Like, if we want to flee, to get her out of there this time, how would we do it?
Don't be a stranger. It's been so long since I've had any visit.
You walk down the
Oh, yeah.
stairs
Okay.
and lock eyes with the princess.
I think we just had a glitch.
There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
Don't be a stranger, it's been so long since I have had a visitor, please come downstairs.
She's beautiful. How could someone like this be a threat to anyone?
I am begging you to stay focused. There's a lot riding on you here.
Hi. Do you think you can get me out of these chains?
Hold on, let's talk a bit first, or I'll see what I can do. Let's talk.
Okay.
Hi. What's your name? I don't know anything about you. For all I know, you're locked up down here for a reason. If I'm the first person you've seen in a while, what have you been eating or drinking? I was sent here to slay you. You're apparently supposed to end the world. What are you going to do if I let you out of here? I'm going to keep you locked away down here, at least for a little bit. We can get to know each other while I decide what to do. Keep her locked away. I'm sorry, but I just can't trust you. This doesn't add up. And it isn't worth the risk you take your world over the potential fate of the world. Retrieve the blade. Go back upstairs to retrieve the blade without saying a word. I can't believe that they've been keeping you down here like this. I'm getting you out of here. Okay, I'm going to get you out of here. Don't make me regret this. So yeah, again, a lot of choices. I'm just gonna do this for a bit. What are you going to do if you get out? Okay, we're asking for the name first, though.
Oh.
She pauses, carefully formulating her words before she responds.
That's new.
You can address me as Your Royal Highness. Or you can just call me Princess if Your Royal Highness is too formal.
Don't you have a name?
Is Princess her name or her title? What if it's both? Could you imagine being named Princess Princess?
No. So is Princess your name? I don't know anything about you. Eating and drinking. Yeah, we've had those. We have to ask whether Princess is her real name, right?
Like I said, you can call me Princess if you'd like.
That wasn't an answer.
I'm sorry, I've been down here so long I guess I've just forgotten.
Mm-hmm.
I must have a name though. Everyone has a name.
Shall we give you a name?
Okay, that's weird. She hadn't even thought to pick a name for herself. Hopefully you're starting to see that she can't be trusted. Go back upstairs, get the blade, and slay her before it's too late.
Is there an option for asking her whether we name her? Or if she wants us to name her? No. Eating and drinking question? Yeah. What have you been eating or drinking?
I don't see what that has to do with anything.
This is the only time this is ever going to happen, but I agree with the princess. That's hardly relevant.
I feel like it is kind of relevant to find out whether she's a normal person or some supernatural horror being.
Okay, but actually, what has she been eating?
Thank you.
She has to eat, right?
I don't know anything about you. I've sent you to slay you. Nah. Yeah. What are you going to do if I let you out of here? 1, 2, 3.
The princess hesitates before responding.
She doesn't know. She's been down here too long to have any idea of what she'd do in another life.
She knows what she'd do. She's just searching for whatever answer she thinks you want to hear.
Are you looking for the truth, or are you looking for the right answer? Because with the dynamic we have going on here, I don't think the specifics of what I do really matter. It's not like you'd believe me.
Okay. I love how she doesn't answer any of our questions. So, I don't know anything about you. For all you know, you're locked up down here for a reason. I was sent here to slay you. You're apparently supposed to end the world. I'm going to keep you locked away down here for a while. I can't trust you. This doesn't add up, and it isn't worth risking the world. Your word over the potential fate of the world. Retrieve the blade. I'm getting you out of here. I'm going to get you out of here. Don't make me regret this. Can I name these in any way? No. We have 3 different answers chosen so far. The I don't know anything about you, the I will send you to slay you, or the I'm going to get you out of here, don't make me regret this. Mips, what say you? Alright. I'm going to get you out of here.
You're only making this more difficult.
Thank you, and you won't. I promise.
You're making a huge mistake.
No, you're doing the right thing.
You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug.
How are we gonna get her out of this?
They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs.
Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And if there isn't a key, do you have any other ideas? I'm going to check upstairs. Maybe the key is still lying around there somewhere up there. And if not, maybe I can at least find something to break you free. So the one we chose last time? Sure.
Okay. I'll be here.
I mean,
Good luck.
the knife is still up there. Maybe they'll let us go up there to get the knife?
You attempt to make your way out of the
Nope.
basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut. You hear the click of a lock sliding into place.
Yeah, same options we had earlier. Shouting, trying the door, or returning. I don't know whether the first two options do anything else, or we should just return. I don't know. Yeah, just return.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd just taken the blade like you were supposed to.
Yeah.
Easier for whom? Easier for everyone.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
There's a slight panic rising in the princess's voice.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
She barely hesitates before raising her arm to her mouth, her teeth tearing through her limb with the determination of a trapped wolf.
She didn't need us down here.
As she rips the blade from upstairs.
As she rips her flesh from her bone, a sound comes from behind you, the clang of bouncing metal. Ah. You heard me shout through the wall. Oh no. It's the blade from upstairs. You're not sure how it made its way down here, but if there's a time to strike, it's now.
Or we could use it to free her. You won't like what happens if you do that.
Save or slay. Save.
Fine. Against your better judgment, you place the blade against the ragged, self-inflicted wound on the princess's arm, just above the unyielding chain binding her to this place. You cut into her flesh. The blade is sharp, and it takes little effort to crack through the bone of her arm. Her limb falls to the ground, and the heavy chains follow suit. She didn't so much as utter a sound through the whole ordeal. No, she didn't. She smiles softly as her gaze meets yours, blood from her wounded arm dripping rhythmically to the ground.
Love that you can still see like a little bit of a shadow of the blood that was around her mouth, or is around her mouth.
How is she still smiling after everything? It's like she isn't even bothered by what just happened.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
Approach the door.
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No, I can't just let her escape into the world. As the princess approaches the bottom stair, your body steps forward and raises the blade. Watch me.
Oh, that was the you can't do that again, wasn't it?
What are you doing?
We again have the option to warn. So we slay or we warn. Warn.
Stop that.
Something's come over you, hasn't it? You know you don't have to do this, right?
Your body lunges forward, the blade held low, ready to sink into her heart. The princess dodges, stumbling back against the wall before the blade has a chance to connect.
We again have resist as an option. Obviously.
The blade! Move the blade! As your body remains frozen in stubborn resistance, the princess takes a cautious step forward.
We both know this isn't you.
She nervously reaches towards you and takes the blade from your infuriatingly rigid hands. What are you doing?
I'm sorry. I'll try to be quick.
She plunges it into your chest, tearing through flesh and sinew. It is agony. But you aren't dead yet.
This is different from the first time.
Oh no! I'm so sorry.
Did you miss?
Stay strong. We can tough it out until it's done. For her sake. Whatever. She sinks the blade into your chest again and again and again, and you feel every inch of burning pain that slices its way into your body.
I'm sorry.
She doesn't know how to use a knife, does she?
Apparently not.
Apparently,
Apparently not, though it doesn't matter how sloppy her knife work is, does it? A stab wound is still a stab wound and it won't be long before you bleed out. I don't know why it sometimes registers 2 clicks from my mouse. I'm so sorry.
With one last thrust of the knife, your
Apology
legs
accepted.
give out beneath you. You collapse to the floor, your blood pooling around you, your limbs unresponsive. The princess stares down at your ruined chest as tears carve rivulets of pink down her blood-spattered cheeks.
It's okay, princess.
It can't just end like this, right? Oh, that's rich coming from you. As much as I'd prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened. The 2 of you made your choice. It's over.
everything goes dark.
Chapter 2, The Damsel. Alright.
You're on a path in the woods.
I'm getting a terrible sense of deja vu. Wait, hasn't this already happened? Okay, no. But I died. What am I doing here? Oh, you bastard. You're in for it now. I'm wise to your tricks. Proceed to the cabin, turn around and leave. That is 1 vote for 1, 2, 3, 4. But I died. What am I doing here? And the rest wants to proceed.
A warning before you go any further. If only you knew what you did to us.
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says. If only you know what you did to us, you villain. We have the smitten one now. Writing it down. The Thomas voice. We're in love.
Forget he said anything. But he is a villain. He made our beloved brutally take our life last time. He's trying to keep us apart, but he won't be able to withstand the power of our love.
She's really pretty, to be fair. Yeah.
Last
Alright.
time? What are you talking about?
Everybody except for you remembers it, narrator.
I think he just likes to hear the sound of his own voice. Let's try to ignore him. Sure, yeah, your passions are strong and all, but not everyone needs to hear them. Some things are better kept quiet.
We missed out on... I do, but I also speak from the heart. My passions are too great to be stifled. They must be expressed.
Don't pay their bickering any mind. Focus on the task ahead.
The biting off the arm was kind of a turn off, not gonna lie. I thought it was kind of hot. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. We're in love. I can't do it the way that Malena does it, I'm sorry. We're not in love, we're in love. Or something. Proceed. I tried, yeah.
The interior of the cabin
That
is
changed.
clean and elegant, its stone walls draped in fine-threaded tapestries, a prison befitting a royal prisoner. The only furniture of note is an ornate wooden table with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
Damn.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
You didn't say anything about the mirror on the wall. Approach the mirror, take the blade, or enter the basement. Damn, the mirror is not part of it, is it? You have to specify, Mips. Do you want to mention it or do you want to approach? Okay, approach the mirror.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. isn't much to see here.
Interesting, the narrator doesn't see the mirror. And... wait, can't... history. What are you talking about? This isn't a wall, it's a mirror. Hero. Or at least it'll be a mirror once we wipe off the layer of grime. What are you talking about? This isn't a wall, it's a mirror. Oh, okay, no, it's still here. Never mind. Wipe the mirror clean.
You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now.
This is
There
interesting.
was a mirror a second ago, and now it's gone. Pity. We could have a feather out of place, and now we'll never know. We can't gallantly sweep her off her feet if we have a feather out of place.
We have feathers then. Are we a dino? Like, what do we even look like? I know what our hands look like, but the rest of us? No idea. No mirror. There has never been a mirror. Do we take the knife or do we go in? Narrator might not be a girl boss, but he certainly knows how to gaslight. Yeah. Mirror, mirror on the wall, where the fuck did you go? We probably look like Lord Aram from the Penumbra podcast. I tried that one as well. It didn't work. I'd be fine with looking like Lord Aram. Thanks. We're going in without the knife.
The door to the basement creaks open,
Ooh,
revealing
candles.
an intricate stairwell. Gold-trimmed carpet glimmers in the light of the torches positioned along the walls. The basement almost seems welcoming in the dim firelight, but it's still a stone basement. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. A soft voice carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
Her voice. It's somehow even more beautiful than last time. I think we're in love. Okay, I'm with you that we should be doing whatever we can to save her, but saying we're in love is a bit much, don't you think? We don't even know the princess. We can still do right by her without all this fawning.
You think?
Yes, for everyone's sake, you're not in love. Just remember that her charms are all part of the manipulation.
Narrator is like, stop this heterosexual coupling or whatever is happening.
You walk down the stairs and
Ooh.
lock eyes with the princess.
She looks
There's a
different.
heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall.
My love, we're here to rescue you from your unjust and foul imprisonment.
You know she can't hear you, right?
She may not be able to hear my words, but surely she can hear my spirit.
God, the voice of the smitten is just Thomas. I don't think it's heterosexual if one or both parties are not human. I guess. Yeah, like, we're totally Thomas right now.
Oh, your spirit's plenty loud, all right.
Fair enough.
It's you, my dashing hero. I was so worried you wouldn't come back.
Okay, she also remembers us.
And she called us a hero. Flattery really goes a long way with the two of you, doesn't it?
That's right, villain.
Ah.
And you killed us.
Wait. Waiting for you to come back? You've been here before, haven't you? Okay.
Only because he made us try and kill her. It was so.
Well, she killed us, okay? Only because he made us try to and kill her, it was self-defense. Our beloved's hands remain unstained by cruelty.
And you've died before. So an entire world has been damned to oblivion. I'd really hoped I'd be the first, but what's done is done. What matters is you have a chance to do it right this time. We damned a whole world, but everything reset.
I'm not doing this for her, I'm doing this because the narrator sucks.
Horrible for you, maybe.
Nothing resets, you're just somewhere else and you can't keep hopping between worlds forever. Especially not without leaving a trail of incomprehensible devastation behind you. This is horrible. Horrible for you maybe, but we've been given another opportunity to sweep her off her feet and treat her like the lady she is.
We never saw a world end, and now I'm even more certain that we must chase our heroic and romantic destiny than I've ever been. I shan't let anyone convince us otherwise.
I'm the voice of the spiteful. Okay, so role assignment. Mips is spiteful, Angie is fool.
Are you listening to him? He's lost it. Don't let him distract you. Just do your job.
Do I get paid? You killed me last time and it hurt a lot. Why did you do that? I didn't bring a knife. Do I have to cut you out again? What happened after I died? I have to ask, did you end the world after you killed me back there? I'm sorry about what happened last time. The narrator who sent me here to kill you took over my body. It was extremely unfair. Or rescue the princess. And I think we're saving. You're Stanley. Fair. Number 3 would be what happened after I died. Alright. Just checking. 1, 2, 3.
You died, and now we're talking.
Fair enough. But before we started talking, did the world end? Did you end the world? I love when stuff has repetition in it. It just sounds nice. Sometimes, in the right circumstances. Let's ask about the world ending. Yeah. Did the world end? Did you end the world?
I don't know. Was I supposed to have ended the world? Would that have made you happy?
Oh my god.
Isn't that just like our darling princess? She wants to make us happy. My heart melts further with every word that passes through her beautiful lips.
Are you listening to her? That's a confession. No, I don't want the world to end. I have no feelings one way or the other about the world ending. Honestly, the world sucks. People are a plague, and I hope you brought the slow and painful ruin to them all. Or remain silent. The first princess was your favorite? I mean, so far we've only seen 2 of them. I think there's more than these 2. I don't want the world to end.
Then I didn't end the world.
Aw, that's nice.
See? She didn't confess anything. She is innocence itself.
Sure.
Not so sure.
We're back with the answers from before. Only 4 remain. The questions, rather. You killed me last time and it hurt a lot. Why did you do that? I didn't bring a knife. Do I have to cut you out again? I'm sorry about what happened last time. The narrator who sent me here to kill you took over my body. It was extremely unfair. Or rescue her. Okay, we have a tie. And we're going for number 2. I didn't bring a knife. Do I have to cut you out again?
I'm okay with whatever you come up with. You can cut my arm off again.
We won't be laying a finger on her perfect wrists, and indeed, we won't even have to. Do you see how dainty her hands are? We'll be able to slip her right out with no harm done.
Of course.
What? No, she's a prisoner here. You can't just slip her hand through the chains. She didn't care last time.
Why are you two arguing over the logistics of slipping her hand out of her shackles? She just said she'd be okay with any idea we came up with. Am I the only one here who thinks that's weird? She didn't care last time, why should she care this time? That's our stoic smiling angel.
No, you're right. It's extremely bizarre behaviour and further evidence that she's a monster who's not to be trusted. So go ahead and slay her.
Yeah, the three things remain. Why did you kill us? The narrator made us attack you. It was unfair, and rescue. Yeah, this time we're going for the narrator thing.
If another version of me was pushed to such drastic action, it was for good reason.
That's okay. You were just doing your best, and that's all that matters.
Thank you.
That's because she's perfect.
Do you think she has
Wait.
some...
She took that in stride to a surprising extent. An almost unsettling extent, really. That's because she's perfect. Do you think she has someone like him telling her what to do?
I think he's right, because I like it better if she doesn't have some horrid little voice like him, always trying to drive her to violence.
You killed me last time, why did you do it? Or rescue. Which is Ken. We're Thomas and Ken combined, I feel like. Yeah, why did you do it?
I'm sorry. Didn't you want me to?
Did we?
We warned her of the cruel forces seizing our body. That's practically telling her to kill us.
Is it?
She is our beloved, and she made the choice to free us of our misery, to show us mercy and make the best decision for everyone.
Sure.
She made the best decision for her. Don't be so quick to assign kindness. You're just opening yourself up to manipulation.
Okay, we'll rescue her now.
No, I can't let you do that. If you take another step towards the princess, I would if you had a weapon.
Oh wait. You'll what? Take over our body and force us to try to kill her?
Not on my watch, villain. My passions contain titanic depths, and if you try anything that might harm our dearest, I will end our life without a second thought.
Okay.
You wouldn't.
I would. I'd listen to him if I were you. He has a lot of strong feelings. And doesn't the world end if we don't stop her? You approach
Seriously?
the princess and
Seriously?
gently slide her hand from her bindings. That shouldn't have worked. I'll be damned. We're doomed.
That is kind of weird. Thomas and Ken combined were so pathetic. Yes. Peak poor little meow meow. Can miss.
I can't believe it. But I guess I have to. I told you, there's no life more worth living than that of a true believer.
Sure.
I'm free, and you're not trying to kill me this time. Thank you. Thank you so much.
I don't trust this.
The princess jumps up and smothers you in a
Aw.
joyful embrace. Ugh. If only you had a weapon, one slip of the wrist and your pristine blade would be buried in her back and everyone out there would be saved. Who needs a weapon when we have the power of love on our side?
Yeah.
What do we do now?
What do we do you want to do? We leave and then we have our whole lives to figure out what we want to do next. What do you want to do?
Let me guess. End the world? Spoken.
I don't actually know.
Spoken with the rank cynicism of someone who has never felt love in his heart. I don't actually know. Nobody's ever asked me what I've wanted before.
I mean, you sort of did last time, but this is different.
She doesn't even know what she wants. You may have had her all wrong. What if this whole thing is just a misunderstanding? What if she doesn't want to end the world?
Yeah, what if she doesn't want to end the world?
You're so gullible. Is the only thing you've ever doubted the actual truth?
I think I want to leave, and I think...
The princess closes her eyes in deep reflection, and then she shrugs.
I don't know. What do you want to do?
I want you to tell me what you want. Oh no. There must be something you want. Do you want to end the world? I just want to leave. We can figure out the rest later. If you want to leave, then let's leave. I want you to tell me what you want. Tell me what you want, what you really, really want. I just want to leave. We can figure out the rest later.
That sounds...
The princess takes your hand, the last hopes of the entire world slipping through your fingers as they intertwine with hers.
That sounds perfect, okay.
We have each other. We don't need the world for our happy ending.
But you live in the world!
I like to think that you do, actually. Look, I have my doubts, but the choice has been made and this is happening. You don't have to mope about it. I will mope about it, because moping is the only recourse you love-blind fools have left me with.
I will mope about it.
You and the princess walk up the stairs, hand in hand. Ugh, look at the way she's smiling at you. She doesn't have to be so happy about this. And what happens after we walk up the stairs? Let's see. Oh, isn't that interesting? The door slams in your face and the lock clicks. That's a familiar move. Did I do that last time? Then you should know that you won't be able to leave.
Oh no! Did someone lock us in here? That's not fair. We're supposed to leave now.
Enough with this true love
Yeah. She's right, it isn't fair, but the unfairness of the world are no match for the strength of true love. Enough with this true love nonsense, you just met her.
Of course you wouldn't understand. Our passions run deeper than anything you have ever known. Are you listening to this? You don't have to go along with the every whim of that delusional voice. I'm just along for the ride at this point.
Do you think you can open it? I think we can open it if we try together, or I think I've got this, open the door by yourself. So you, us, or me. Yeah, maybe I should. Or maybe I should put a controller up rather than the mouse. Does it even work with enter? No, I can't select anything with it. Together? Together.
Okay. Yeah, let's do it.
Like a pair of teenagers in love, you and the princess place your hands on the door together. Blech. And the lock clicks and the door creaks open. Are you kidding me?
And again, I love how the narrator is so fucking done. And yeah, the narration works with
I
enter.
told you our love was insurmountable. You and the princess make your way upstairs and the blade.
That's right, there's still a chance for you to do the right thing. Slay her before it's too late. Okay. Take the blade and slay the princess, or you're not doing that! Yeah, so what is happening is that sometimes the like two answers will play after one another. And that's when I click too soon. We came so far, we can't kill her now, that's fair. Do we want to keep that option for later though? Like, do we save here? I'm just gonna... Apparently there's... God, so many pages available for saves. You're not doing that?
You're enjoying this, aren't you? You're taking every opportunity you can to draw out the end of the world and make me suffer. I hate you.
That's the way out. We're going to leave together, just like you wanted.
Yes, I suppose you are going to do that, aren't you? You cross the room, opening the door to the cabin. And then you step outside. A happy ending at last.
We did it. What should we do now?
Where did everything go? Where did he go? Oh, is he gone? I hadn't noticed. I was too busy staring deep into our beloved's eyes.
Sure you were.
I'm cold. Is being happy supposed to be so cold?
Oh my god.
She's cold. Quick, our feathers. Pluck them all and weave her a coat worthy of a princess.
Maybe don't do that? She has really big eyes. Yeah, she does. Oh my god! Or that happens. But you don't get the chance to make that jacket. Something has taken her away and it's left something else in her place.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? Is that a mirror? Why is it here? Why now?
I don't know where she went and I don't know how we'd even go about looking for her. The narrator is gone. I think I'm supposed to look at the mirror. Approach the mirror. Yeah, that just happened. I think we're supposed to look at the mirror.
There's something dreadful about it. I don't think you should. Yes, I fear that we won't like what we'll see. What if we just sit here and preen for a while? That can't hurt, right?
Yeah, you would want to preen, I guess. I don't know where she went. Yeah, the narrator is gone or approached the mirror. Okay. Same answers as just now, just without the one we chose. Narrator is gone.
He is. Does that mean the world ended? A villain vanquished.
Yeah, same ones. I think eventually we have to approach the mirror. And we're doing it now.
I'm begging you, don't do this.
Ignore him. Oh god. You approach the mirror. Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They are gone, but the mirror remains. It's time for you to see what's in it. The body. It's you achievement. It's you. You are alone in a place that is empty. It is quiet here. Proceed to the cabin. Okay. That's a lot of arms around her. You're at the cabin. Approach her. You recognize the presence inhabiting the shell. It is the entity that dwells in the spaces between.
Something returns to the long quiet. It has surrendered its path of annihilation and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel.
You are that thing I met in the space outside of the woods, aren't you? I thought that was a dream. So we remember the first time we died then. What are you, like after the second chapter, after we ran into the woods. What are you? The gift of a fragile vessel? Is this the end of the world? Let her out of there. Do you know the narrator? Are you what sent me to slay the princess? Are you what trapped me here? Do you know about the worlds beyond this place? Are you the princess? What happens now? Attack the entity or destroy your body. Why our body? And yeah, very elfen lead, isn't it? You're that thing I met in the space outside of the woods, aren't you? I thought that was a dream.
Vague recollections, empty tunnels without a mouth. I am sorry if I frightened you.
What are you? Okay. Yeah, the same ones. Do you know the narrator? Or who are you? What are you, rather? Do you know the narrator?
You are the only thing I have ever known.
Okay.
The space we're in is vacant. Nothing comes here but us.
Okay, same options. By the way, the demo didn't have the hand monster. Like, I've seen the path where we walk away, it just ends then. And yeah, like, the hand monster doesn't seem to be in the endings. Or at least not the ones I've seen from the demo. One princess or 5? What are you? Are you what sent me to slay the princess? Are you what trapped me here? Or are you the princess? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Are you what sent me to slay the princess?
I have only just now stirred to consciousness. I could not have trapped you here, and I too yearn to be free.
I love that one of the hands is moving her mouth as she talks. Same answers. What are you?
I am solitary lights in an empty city. What are you?
I'm not sure. Solitary light, what do you mean? What do you think I am? I don't know what I am. Or I'm a person. Person. We're a person.
A person. A set of eyes witnessing from one perspective. I think that you are more like me than you are like a person.
What does that even mean?
We are oceans, reduced to shallow creeks.
Okay, we're back to these. The gift of a fragile vessel. Is this the end of the world? Let her out of there. Do you know about the worlds beyond this place? Are you the princess? What happens now? Attack or destroy? like attack the entity and destroy your body. Still not sure what destroying us would mean for this. Okay, we have a tie. Are you the princess?
She is part of me, and part of me is her.
Thanks. But were you always the princess, or are you just making her a part of yourself? Or say nothing.
You speak in circles. Does it matter where one thing begins and another ends?
Okay, we're back to these. I feel like the entity speaks in circles. By design. Do you know about the worlds beyond this place?
I know only that they are.
Okay. We're not getting a lot of answers out of this thing, are we? We have a tie. Let's see. What happens now?
Nothing, as we are. But I know that there are worlds beyond us, and that we are meant to reach them. There is no exit, but this vessel is a creature of perception. She can make you forget, if only you believe her to be able to. Bring me more perspectives, so that I may be whole, and perhaps then we will know our freedom.
Aren't you scared that I'll find a way to kill you? How much will I forget? How many more pieces of you do I have to find? And what if I don't let you do this to me? I was sent to slay the princess, to stop her from destroying the world. If I help you, is that what you're going to do? Okay, make me forget. So, continuing to play this game might get us to have this monster destroy the world? Is that what I'm getting from this? Yeah. I'm down. Fair enough. How many more pieces? Okay, it's all narrator propaganda. These hands are nice. Yeah, sure. Okay, aren't you scared that I'll find a way to kill you?
I have not lived. I am not afraid to die.
How much will I forget? How many more pieces? What if I don't let you do this to me? No. I was sent to slay the princess to stop her from destroying the world. I just want to see the answers, to be honest. Fair enough. How many more pieces?
More than you have found, but
Thanks.
less than there are to find.
What?
I am infinite. The rest will find their own way home.
What does that mean? Okay. So, we have to find more pieces, but less than there are in total. I think. If I help you, is that what you're gonna do?
You ask of things that cannot be done. To destroy is merely to reshape, to remold.
Is it? If I throw my glass on the ground, I don't think I'm reshaping it. You're being semantic. What are you going to do if I help you? Or let it be? Yeah, true. I would be kind of reshape the glass in form of shards. Yeah, I guess. Still a very weird way of looking at it. Semantics.
How can I know? I am flickers in something sprawling and unilluminated.
How much will I forget, and what if I let you do this to me, or make me forget? I don't know. Maybe it's an epidemic or some shit. I don't know. What if I don't let you do this to me?
Then we will be here forever, as we are now. Unfinished, dry, hollow.
Sounds like a plan. How much will I forget? I'm not going back or make me forget. River City vibes? Oh no. How much will I forget?
Everything, until we meet again.
Not going back or make me forget. If you're choosing the first option, I will save before so that we can quickly return to this if this means that we break the game or something. Okay, saving. Okay, that's the autosaves. Where did we even save then? Like where? Okay, we randomly started saving at page 9 apparently. How many pages are there? Many, many.
If you need time, then I'll wait with you.
Wait forever or let's go! Wait forever.
You are as I am now, and forever is a long time to remain undone. I am not you, but I know that I would return before forever was finished. What textures will you weave for yourself to occupy forever? Will you place the images of you and I into a box for safekeeping? If you close that box, will you become another you in another world? An imaginary pattern repeating itself until it can no longer bear the weight of its hand-drawn cage.
Is it too pixelated for anybody else? Like, that is weird.
You'll always come back to the box, because you'll always want to know what it means to
Okay.
be you. I will be here waiting by your side until you're ready to return to mine.
Okay, the game just closed itself. Changes from Steam what does that mean?
You have returned to me,
Ah, okay.
though you were gone mere moments. I never left your side.
So yeah, that was a planned disruption there. Okay, make me forget then.
She asks that I tell you to remember her.
Who is she? The princess, yeah.
You won't.
Whoa! Why the glass breaking? Was that the mirror? Everything goes dark and you die. A loving vessel, bring the damsel to her. Okay.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin, you're here to slay her. If you...
Yeah, we get the same answers. Do we ask one of the questions, or do we continue to the cabin, or do we, like, what do you want to do? Or do we leave? Let's just do what we told. Go. Yeah, okay. That's 3 votes for silently going to the cabin.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within.
You have to go offline
The
now?
interior
Oh
of the
no.
cabin is almost
Have a
entirely
good night.
bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade.
Bye.
The blade is your implement.
So we take the blade? Okay, yeah, that makes sense. We. Take the blade then.
You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
Enter the basement.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing her voice.
Who's
Yeah, I'm
there?
just gonna
She
fast
sounds-
track this.
Don't let it fool you.
Hi, just checking on you. In on you. Hey, I think I'm here to kill you, or continue down the stairs. Silent assassins?
Good. You're still listening to reason. You walk down the stairs
She's back to normal
and
then?
lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
She's so coldly beautiful.
Focus on the task at hand.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
What? No way. Why would you even think that? Oh, okay. Yeah, you caught me. I'm here to slay you. Nuh-uh. I haven't decided yet, I'm just here to talk. Steal your nose and step forward. Steal? We're stealing.
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
Oh? No talking then? Fine. What even makes you think you can kill me? I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it. So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this.
What if she isn't bluffing? What if she kills us? Are you sure she's not armed? I'm sorry, can we just talk? I'm not dropping the blade. Drop the blade or slay the princess. Slay. 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 Okay.
You lunge forward without a moment's hesitation. You feel flesh easily give way and look down to see your blade already sinking deep into her heart.
Is that the heart?
Oh. This is it, isn't it? I'm almost embarrassed. I should have seen that coming. But I have to wonder, do you actually believe this was enough to kill me?
It's like she's convinced she can't die.
Yes, even as she lays there dying, she entirely believes herself to be alive and well. But it's over, isn't it? She stopped breathing moments ago, that arrogant look still plastered on her face. But is it over? Really over?
Of course it is. She's dead. I'm not sure. I feel like she has to have some kind of trick up her sleeve, or of course not. That was too easy. Of course she's dead.
Yes, exactly. It's over. With your work done,
Okay.
you make your way back up the stairs, closing the door to the basement behind you. Why do I feel like we've done something terrible? You did kill someone. Greater good or not, something would be very wrong with you if you didn't feel at least a little bad. But it was for the greater good. One of these days that will sink in and help ease your guilty conscience. But that day isn't today. Let's just get out of here.
Leave.
You open the cabin door, ready to return to a world saved from certain doom. Only a world saved from certain doom isn't what you find. Instead, what you find is nothing at all. Where a lush forest stood mere minutes ago, the only thing in front of you now is the vast emptiness of some place far away. What happened? Everyone is fine. It's just that you and the cabin are now far away from them. Don't worry. You'll be safe here. This is good. Everyone is happy. You'll be happy.
This is very weird. That's bullshit. Let me out of here. Oh, okay. I was kind of hoping I'd get a better ending for saving the world. Is that already the vote for this one? No. No. So we kill her, the world gets fucked. We don't kill her, the world also gets fucked. I mean, seems like it. But this is just the first chapter. Maybe something is different if we kill her again in chapter 2? Oh, okay.
So glad you're keeping an open mind. This is what's best for everyone. Trust me.
I don't.
Time passes. You can't be sure if it's days, or months, or years, or even decades.
Okay.
It's all a wonderful, boring blur. You've never been happier.
Kinda doubt that.
Psst. Hey. We're not just gonna stay here forever, right?
Didn't you hear the narrator? I'm happy. We're happy. Hell no. Do you have any idea how to get us the heck out of here? Of course we are. I like it here. I'm happy. We're happy.
Are we really happy? Or is he just telling us that we are?
Love that the he is capitalized. Okay, maybe I'm not happy, and I'm not just saying that because you're the last person I talked to. No, we're happy, I'm sure of it. We're happy. Very
Really?
happy.
Well, if you ever change your mind, just let me know, I guess.
More happy time passes, though the word begins to lose its meaning. Time, that is, not happy. Happy still has plenty of meaning.
Please shake yourself out of it. We have to get out of here.
The little voice's pleas fall on deaf ears. Eventually you pass into a blissful state of pure existence.
I feel like we're
Though
gonna...
words like eventually and pass ceased to have any meaning to you long before that shift. You simply exist. Happy. Forever.
I feel like we have to restart the game again. Good ending! You did it! You saved everyone!
Committed to my completion. You cannot go further astray.
Past the point of no return. There's no going back now. Okay, wait. Can I check history? No, I can't. Okay, maybe I'm not happy, and I'm not just saying that because you're the last person I talked to.
Good, because I have an idea to get us out of here. Though you're probably not going to like it. The blade. We can use the blade to get out of this.
I can hear everything you say, little voice. There's only one thing it would want you to use that blade on, and I'm afraid that thing is you, dear hero.
He's right. It's the only way out.
Do you hear that? It wants to take this happiness away from you. It wants this wonderful place to end.
Do you not?
There's more for us to do, and the only way for us to do it is to take that blade and use it. Don't you dare.
I can't access the history at this point. Wouldn't using the blade, you know, kill us? Wouldn't we be dead? Anything to get out of this hell. Wouldn't we be dead?
How astute. You are absolutely correct. Using the blade to kill yourself would kill you, and you shouldn't do it.
Thanks for explaining this.
In a sense, we die, but looking at things from another angle, are we even really alive anymore? This place, it's nothing. It's absolutely nothing. It's just the same thing, constantly, forever. I know this is out there, but trust me, I know using the blade will work.
That little voice didn't want you to slay the princess. It didn't want you to be happy.
You'd better be right about this. I'll be pretty upset if we die. Anything to get out of this hell.
If we die, you can yell at me all you want.
Okay, that's fair.
I made this happy little place for you. Is this not a good enough reward for saving the world? An eternity of bliss? You ingrate? Fine. Whatever. For the first time since time stopped meaning anything, you throw open the door to the basement and walk down the stairs.
Can't believe we never moved away from that room upstairs.
The princess's
Okay.
body is dust and bones, though the blade you used to slay her is still as pristine as the day you first held it.
Was a long time ago then. Back when time meant anything.
You pick up the blade, you stab yourself, and you die. The end. Nice knowing you.
Chapter 2, The Spectre.
You're on a path in the woods, and you're here to slay her.
Oh, you bastard, you're in it for it. Now I'm wise to your tricks. Sense of deja vu. Hasn't this already happened? Okay, no, but I killed myself. What am I doing here? Proceed or leave. And also save. Maybe. Let's just go to page 1. What? Making a note which one I saved where. But I killed myself?
I can assure you that you're not dead. And to answer your second question, you're here to slay the princess. I literally told you that a second ago.
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. That's fine.
Voice of the
It
cold.
wasn't very hard to kill her last time. We'll just do it again. Well, if for whatever reason you're going to insist that this has happened before, at least your heart's in the right place.
Let's assume I'm telling the truth and all of this really did already happen. Why should I listen to you? Why should I bother doing anything? Proceed or leave.
Those are two very different questions, but fine, I'll indulge you if that's what it takes to get you moving. Let's say for a moment that this really is the second time you've met me, or at least a version of me. You died last time, which probably only happened because you didn't listen to me.
Oh, we listened to you plenty. We slew the princess just like you asked us to, and then you locked us away in an empty void for eternity.
So we slew ourselves too. Well, if you killed yourself, then you weren't listening to me, because I would never want you to do that. Believe it or not, I care about you. And I believe your other question was something along the lines of, oh, what's the point of doing anything? If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences.
What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. We slew the princess, the world outside the cabin disappeared, we died, and now everyone's right back where they started. That sounds pretty consequence-free to me.
But we're in chapter 2, so probably not.
Yes, but in this purely hypothetical scenario, that begs the question of how you got back here. Did time simply rewind itself, or were you instead transported to a different world entirely? Had you failed to slay the princess, what would have happened to everyone in the place you left?
It doesn't matter, because we didn't fail to slay her. And if she's really back, which I doubt, it'll be just as easy to do it again. But after that nasty trick you pulled on us, maybe she's not the only one around here in need of slaying.
Ooh.
Just stay focused, will you?
Let's talk about this princess. Proceed or leave. Let's talk about the princess.
Just be quick about it.
If anything, the world ended after I slew her. When I tried to leave, everything was gone. Last time around, I stabbed her in the heart and she died. How can someone like that end the world? Who locked her in that basement? What is this place? Or, never mind. I'm gonna leave you with that for a bit. I'll be back in a minute. What has happened? What the hell? Why did you set the chat on fire? Okay. We have... Who locked her in that basement? I leave you alone for a minute and you set my chat on fire? I can't believe you.
People locked her in that basement, and I told you what this place is. It's a path in the woods. Don't overcomplicate things.
If people locked her away, why couldn't they slay her? Why is this falling on me? That's all. So we have 2 new answers and they're the last 2, and that's all. It's basically just, let's go on then. I'm never gonna leave you alone again. Horrible, horrible. Couldn't they slay her?
Look, I'm not supposed to say this, but
Okay.
it's because you're special.
Uh-huh.
You're the only person capable of doing this. Call it a prophecy, if that helps. But it's just the way things are.
Alright.
Oh, I didn't know we were special.
Of course we're special.
You're being KG, what aren't you telling me is the new one. The others are the ones we had before. Makes sense. You're being KG.
I've told you everything you need to know. Going into more detail will just overcomplicate an otherwise very simple situation and make your job more difficult.
This is boring. He's clearly not interested in talking. So let's just do as he says. And maybe he'll stop bothering us.
Okay. That's all? Okay.
Great. Now, if you don't mind, the whole world is waiting with bated breath for you to save it from ruin.
Proceed or leave?
A warning before you go any further.
Okay.
She will lie,
Okay.
she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
She won't be a problem.
Proceed.
The interior of the cabin is cold.
Oh, the mirror is
A
back.
soft odour of
But the
dirt
door looks
permeating
different.
the air. Cobwebs flutter in the corners. You can hear wind whistling outside, banging the shutters against the windows. The only furniture of note is an elegant antique table with a pristine blade perched on the edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right. It feels like no one's been here for a long, long time. Like I've been saying, she's dead. We killed her already.
You didn't say anything about the mirror. This whole cabin is different than last time. Approach the mirror, take the blade, or enter the basement. Okay, so... Okay. Was just about to roll a die, approaching the mirror.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see
I saw.
here.
Welcome back.
What are you talking about? This isn't a wall. It's a mirror. Or at least it'll be a mirror once we wipe off that layer of grime.
We're wiping
Reach
it.
forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now.
But there was a mirror a second ago, and now it's gone. Let's not spend much longer worrying over it. Clearly it's not even important enough to be acknowledged.
Okay. This whole cavern is different than last time. Take the blade or enter the basement. Whole cabin looks different.
Very different.
Maybe that's because you haven't actually been here. I hope this means you'll finally drop that ridiculous second life proposition.
Mm-hmm.
You haven't died. You certainly haven't already slain the princess. So focus up. A lot's riding on this.
Do we take it, or do we enter the basement without it? We take the blade.
You take the blade from the table. It will be difficult to slay the princess and say...
Let's see. How does it look like now?
The door to the basement
Very decrepit.
groans open, revealing an old banister and a creaky wooden stairwell. Everything is coated in a thick layer of dust, and you can feel it settle into your lungs as you breathe in the stale air. The very building itself feels dead. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. The room below is silent. Nobody's here. Naturally. As much as I appreciate the optimism, you shouldn't be so sure. I guess we'll just have to go down and see.
She didn't call out
As you
to us.
descend
Oh,
the final
damn!
step, the form of the princess comes into view. A skeletal body lying in a heap on the floor, its wrist still bound to the wall by a thick chain. Okay, she's definitely dead. It's just like I told you. Before you have a chance to finish your thought, the top of a head appears from underneath.
You
the
what?
floor.
Is she a ghost?
Two deep-set eyes stare up at you, followed by a mischievous skeletal grin. And finally, the rest of the body floats up to join the head. Wait, this isn't right. What's going on here? Ghost!
Oh. Wow. How absolutely terrifying. What's a ghost supposed to do to us?
Ghosts can still murder people.
Oh, it's you. Hiya, Keller. I was hoping to see you again. I have some issues with how our last meeting went.
That seems fair.
The princess drifts across the room into your orbit, gently running her fingers across your shoulders and down your neck as she circles you. Her touch is cold and ethereal, formless yet real enough that her icy fingertips send shivers dancing across your skin.
So she has a body, and she's right there. That means we could kill her again, if we wanted to.
Can a knife still kill her, though? Slay the princess and wait to see how things play out. Also, should I save? I should probably save. We're slaying her. We're slaying her.
Without a moment's hesitation, you lash out with your blade. It's like you're slashing at air.
Makes sense.
No matter how many times you stab at her, no matter how many angles you strike from, all you manage to do is interrupt her form, the skin of your hand prickling with cold as it passes through, unable to find anything solid.
You're adorable when you're confused. But I didn't say
Oh
you could
my
touch me.
god.
Why are you even here? Just making sure you finish the job, or what?
If I knew I'd have to talk to you again, I wouldn't have slain you. I died too, and I'm not floating around like you are. What happened? Why am I different? Why are you different? Stop playing the victim. You threatened me last time. Of course I attacked you. You're supposed to end the world. That's why I killed you last time too. You're dead, or at least mostly dead. What can you even do to hurt me? What do you want from me? Okay, team, I'm out of ideas. Thoughts? Slay the princess harder. Fine, if I can't hurt you, then there really isn't anything for me to do here. I guess I'll get going. Leave her in the basement. Oh my god. Slay her harder. I mean, of course you would say that. Let's slay her harder then. Fuck's sake.
You swing at the princess once more, and once more your blade cuts through nothing as she disappears.
Really?
Her voice chides from elsewhere in the room. You whirl around, finding her hovering between you and the basement stairs, looking you over with grim disappointment. She draws in close.
I was willing to let bygones be bygones, killer. I was willing to ignore everything you did to me so we could get out of here together. All I ever wanted was to leave this place. All I ever wanted was to find a way back home. Wherever home is.
Her eyes turn from wells of sorrow to pits of wrath as she stares into you.
Damn.
I guess violence is the only language you speak.
Oh my god.
She forces her hand into your chest, and then... Yes? Nothing happens.
What?
Are you sure about that? Something should have happened. And yet it didn't. We're fine.
Did you miss? I'm not afraid of you. Stare at her in silence or step away. What was that definition of madness again? Stare at her in
You
silence.
can't be sure if you first hear or feel what happens next, but it is over before you can fully conceptualize what it is. A horrific splintering, the squelching of organs, the rending of tissue,
Okay.
an icy, numbing pain.
I'm done asking. The next time I see you, I'm taking everything I owed. Starting with your body. If you won't choose to give me my freedom, I'll just have to make you give it to me.
She's real now. If she's making us dead, we should return the favor.
Slay the princess or die. Slay the princess.
You swing your blade towards
Yeah.
her briefly corporeal throat. It connects.
Nice.
A gash widens across her neck, glowing ectoplasm leaking from the wound. But it's too little, too late. In her hand, you realize she clutches your still beating heart. It thumps unsettlingly.
I just got an achievement for there are worse fates than a broken heart. Oops.
Did we get her? Even if we didn't, we've given her something to remember.
See you soon, killer.
I'm afraid you'll never know. As she crushes your precious organ in her hand, everything goes dark, and you die.
So, ripping our heart from our chest is not what killed us? Ooh, that's new. Chapter 3, The Wraith.
You're on a path
Oh, no, it's not.
in the wood. And here we go again.
Hmm.
Off to slay her. Again.
We had a chapter 3 before, but it wasn't again
That's
in here.
stacked, isn't it?
Cheated.
We kill her, we start again. She kills us as a goddamn ghost, we start again. I'm starting to think we're being run in circles just for the sake of it.
Come on. Let's not give in to all that misery just yet. There's got to be a way out of this. There's got to be a right answer.
Yeah. And what if there isn't? Aren't you listening to me? What if all of this was rigged from the start?
That's ridiculous. There'd be no point in all this if it was just some kind of cosmic busy work.
I'm wondering if the Cold Voice is still here.
I think that's exactly what it is. The powers that be seeing how many ways they can screw with us. Could be it's all some kind of sick joke to them.
Wouldn't that get, I don't know, boring? Not if they're creative with it.
Okay, the Cold Voice is still there.
Okay, so you've already been here. Twice even. Great. Then let me poke a few holes in your depressing little theory.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Nobody
Okay.
here is screwing with you, and I can't imagine any scenario where you would have started over after slaying the princess.
Sure.
Well, we didn't have to start over. We killed ourselves.
And why, pray tell, did you do that?
Because you decided to foist an infinite tedium on us.
That doesn't sound like me. If I'd had everything my way, you would have effortlessly slain the princess, saved the world, and been given your happy ending.
The ending was the tedium. You locked us in a cabin and sent that cabin to an endless void. And then you told us we were happy.
Well, were you happy? Of course we weren't happy. That's why we killed ourselves. It was awful.
It was boring.
It was bullshit. So you killed yourself,
Yes. And then she killed us.
even though she was already dead. This is all fake.
Fake news.
Okay, let's try to get back on track. You're real. The princess is real. The world is real. The people in the world are real. And the danger she poses to all of them is also, quite unfortunately, real. Whatever you did the first time, it sounds like it almost worked. So how about you give it one last try?
Mm-hmm.
Because killing yourself seems to undo all the good you almost managed to accomplish. Why should we help you? So you can just lock us away forever again? No, I don't think so. Tell you what, I won't do that. I promise. Oh yeah, sure. That changes everything. I mean, he did promise. And you believed him?
All this standing around and talking is boring. Let's at least do something. Maybe we'll kill her again. Maybe we won't. Maybe we'll even free her.
Now wouldn't that be something?
It would. I guess we'll just have to see what happens.
Thankfully, you all aren't the ones actually making the decisions, are you? You know what you have to do. You have to slay her. You have to save the world. Nothing matters more than this. Don't play by his rules. Everything is rigged. Everything is changing to whatever's convenient for him. Even the woods are changing. That's all the more reason to take this seriously. If the path isn't the same, it means that her influence is spreading. And the world has already started to end. Her influence? I really should have said that. It'll make your task more difficult. But now it's out, you could always take that information as a sign of goodwill between us and do your job, alright?
Are you the same narrator? Oh, first save. Let's just save. Are you the same narrator we met on the other loops? You were quick to accept that we've been here before. We've killed her and been killed by her, and neither of those things have gone well for us. If we're going to fall through this loop forever, eventually we're going to let her out. We might as well do it now. What happens if we don't go to the cabin? That's another option. Proceed to cabin. There's something else we haven't tried. Turn around and leave. I mean, we have tried. We just don't remember it. Are you the same narrator we met on the other loops? You were quick to accept that we've been here
If I had
before.
to make a wager, I'd say yes and no.
Helpful, as per usual.
That's a hedge, not a wager. I haven't met you, but you've clearly met me. It sounds to me like you're hopping between parallel realities, in which case the me you just met here is the same collection of experiences as the me you met at all of those other beginnings, but their continuity breaks the moment you say or do anything, in effect making them all separate. So, yes, I'm the same me, but ever since the moment we started talking, I'm different. I'm not sure how we're supposed to kill him ourselves, but he's asking for it. Maybe there's some way she can take care of him for us. They've clearly all been through some harrowing experiences. Don't let their baggage influence your decisions. You have the ability to see things clearly. I suggest you use it.
We've killed her and been killed by her. Okay, what happens if we don't go to the cabin? Yeah, that's the same ones. We have 4 options. The music has gone all weird. Alright, have a good sleep. Thank you. Let's just kill her again. Okay, I guess. So, you're voting for proceeding? Or what? Proceeding for you? Annie, what do you say? Yeah, proceed.
You continue down the path towards the cabin. It isn't long before you're steps away from your destination. I don't think you need any words of warning. I think you know what's in there, and despite your protestations, I think you know what you need to do. The more he talks, the more I'm interested in setting her free. Whatever. You don't want to listen to me? Do it then. Let her out. See what I care.
Okay, that's a new change of pace for you there.
Like somebody's about to crack.
Are you trying to use reverse psychology on me, or have you just given up or enter the cabin?
There's obviously no point in trying to reason with you right now, especially with all these clowns offering up their useless advice. Honestly, it seems like the more I try and talk sense into you, the more single-minded they get about letting her out. So yes, I'm done trying to argue.
The funny thing is that we are about to kill her again, if I get your meaning right.
Would you look at that? We won.
Did you?
Take it however you will. The interior of the cabin
Ooh.
is long and dark, a single narrow hallway stretching far into the distance. Curtains billow out from tall windows on either side, obscuring the path forward, fluttering helplessly as opposing gusts of wind rush into the building, clashing and joining and driving everything forward.
Yeah, he wasn't. It's very interesting.
The only furniture of note is...
Do you see the
That's
mirror now?
strange. What's strange? Is it the mirror? The mirror?
Yeah, there is
No,
a
there
mirror.
isn't a mirror. What's strange is that there isn't much of anything in here at all, aside from the curtains. There's supposed to be a pristine blade. Why isn't there a pristine blade?
And why is it important that it's a pristine blade? Like, Why don't you ever just say blade?
Great. Something else has been taken away from us. I suppose the only way to go is forward. So forward we will go. Blade or not, it doesn't really matter, does it?
Let's pretend there is a mirror at the end of this hallway and that right now we can't see behind it. What's there? What's behind it? Or approach the mirror. Alright. Interesting. We will just approach the mirror then.
You slowly make your way towards the gaping maw that awaits you. Your fraying nerves buzz with trepidation, the chill wind raising your hackles as it gently pushes you forward towards the darkness at the end of the hallway. You can't shake the feeling that you're being watched. We've always been watched. You're watching us right now. Sometimes the feeling is just stronger than others. I feel like you're trying to put us on edge. We don't need all this anticipation. We just need this to be over. You stop as you reach the end of the hallway, I presume in front of whatever mirror isn't actually there.
Wipe the mirror clean.
What are the odds she's waiting for us right now? Just out of sight, on the other side of that glass. You reach your arm forward into the pitch black of the opening. Nothing. It's like this place read our mind just to mess with us.
What you looking at, kid?
Oh, fuck.
Staring into the void? Thinking about what it'd be like to die again? I know exactly how you feel.
Shit. Where is she? You feel something long and frigid coil around your ankle. Your heart skips a beat, standing in muted shock for one long, frozen moment. And then it, she, the princess, constricts your bones.
Ouch.
Icy pain radiates up from the break, a deep cold flooding your veins as your legs, numb with the shock of it, collapse, and you collapse with them. You're met with the terrifying visage of the princess.
The
her
fuck?
hand grips your leg in a steel vice, her grin carved jagged from ear to ear, crowded with far too many long and crooked teeth.
I'm just gonna stay on this image for a while until Annie has returned to us. Yeesh. I love that it swims in and out of focus. And also look at our poor leg there. But the princess is corporeal again, so... Alright, welcome back. Hi.
Do you know how I feel? I gave you a path to forgiveness. I gave you a chance to make things right.
So a hand reached out of the floor, grabbed our leg and crushed it. Like the bone in the leg. And now the princess is crawling up to us in this form. She has a diadem under a hood, I guess. But she's corporeal again, so maybe we can kill her now? But we don't have a knife.
I thought maybe you'd see what you've done and feel remorseful. Maybe try to make it up to me. But no, you'd rather use that knife to keep making the same mistake over and over and over. Even after I ripped your heart out, you still cut me. And for what? I didn't go anywhere. You didn't banish me. I'm right back here with you. A little better, a little worse. Well, maybe a lot worse. So, here's how this is going to go. I'm going to take your body, and I'm going to walk it out of here.
But why did you break our leg then?
And
Ouch.
You get to watch me do it. Completely helpless. Just like you left me.
I say we let her do it. It's something different.
You what?
Do we even have a choice? You always have a choice. Maybe before, but not now. There isn't a blade this time. Exactly. What choice is there if there isn't a blade?
I mean, you can still kill her with your hands or something.
Well, unless you have any specific ideas. I think my vote's the only one that counts.
Look, we're even now. I killed you and then you killed me. Water under the bridge, right? I never wanted to hurt you. I don't even know how I got here. I'm a victim in all of this too, you know? Wouldn't possessing me against my will make you no better than me? You don't have to be evil. You don't have to do this. Do you need to take my body? Can't I just open the door for you? That's fine. I actually came here to free you. Or struggle. Struggle? We struggle.
You
Ouch.
violently struggle against the princess, but all you manage to do is grind the fragments of your splintered ankle together. You can't shake free from her now.
It's so easy to make you squirm. But I won't be crueler than I have to be. Wouldn't want to cause any more damage. It'll be hard enough for me to walk out of here on that broken ankle.
Yeah, that's why I told you not to break it.
You remain
Ouch.
pinned to the floor of the long hallway as the rest of the princess's body emerges. Her proportions all wrong, limbs bent and curling, moving in ways that defy your understanding. Her torso stretches until her face is practically touching yours, her neck cracking audibly as she twists to look at you from a fresh angle. Are you sure you can't do anything to help us? Can't you, like, manifest a rock right on top of her head?
That would be fun.
And crush you along with her? Not that I even can manifest a rock. Besides, I thought you all wanted to free the princess. Not like this. You don't even have a weapon, so I'm afraid you're out of luck, which unfortunately means that I, and the rest of the world, are out of luck too. And whose fault is it there isn't a weapon here? Yours, I assume. There's supposed to be a pristine blade. Whatever you did in those previous lives of yours, you really messed up. Are you seriously trying to blame this on us? Your vision fades
Oh, God.
as she tears open the membrane of your soul.
Oh god.
You're awake. Eyes once again fixed on the long hallway, your vision swimming as the princess's command reverberates inside your skull. Her voice is all-encompassing. You feel wrong. It's so cramped in here. Like there's some sort of growth trying to push us all out. I know. You rise to your feet, though the pain in your ankle is blinding. Your body slumps against the wall, desperately leaning into it for support. There's another option, you know.
She can hear us now, huh?
Don't help either of them. Flip the table. That gap where the mirror was, I don't think it goes anywhere. Let's throw ourselves into the abyss. Your body, still slumped against the wall, trapped between the princess's overwhelming will and the blinding pain of your splintered ankle, takes an excruciating step towards the cabin door. The movement is stiff, your body reduced to a marionette, pulled reluctantly along by your strings.
The pain feels good, huh? Sure. Leave the cabin or throw your body into the abyss. If we even can. Yes. Throw your body into the abyss.
In a single moment of overwhelming willpower, you tear your body from the wall and hurl it towards the gaping abyss. Capillaries burst and muscle fibers tear as you and the princess struggle over the reins of your body. One foot planted firmly on the edge where the floor ends, the nothing begins. It's unquestionable that her reserves are greater than yours, but fortunately for you, the distance you have to cover is far shorter.
I do like that the narrative options are the same texture as the void. Yeah.
Enough is enough. I'm tired of us always losing. It's just a step away.
Even if you throw yourself into the abyss, you still
But so do you, so...
You throw everything you have against her and manage, for one brief moment, to overpower the princess's hold on your body. But that moment was all you needed. Your foot slips a few inches, and you collapse forward, the darkness swallowing you whole.
We got an achievement called The Exorcist 3.
Her thought slips through you, unheeded, as you fall, and fall, and fall. What an end. But at least it's ours. An empire of frigid nothing. I don't think this qualifies as saving the world, but at least you didn't ruin it. What happens now? I want to know what he thinks happens now. Oh, and why is that?
Yeah, I think he's gone. You and you and you and me.
He's gone. But
Blah. Terminal velocity ceases and you feel a mass, a growth torn out of you. You and the princess look at each other for a short moment.
What's happening?
And there are the hands. But you don't answer her before she's gone. And you feel a resistance underneath your feet once more. Memory returns.
She's gone.
Hell yeah.
where does she go? Should we try and find her? And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
Of course you're scared this is the end for you, but it's not the end for me. It's going to be okay, just trust me, we've been here before and you always get scared. Or approach the mirror. You always get scared?
But it feels so bad. Like looking into it right now is going to be the end of everything. It's going to do something to us. I can feel it. You don't need to comfort me.
It's not the end. Whatever's on the other side is going to be nice. It's the end for you, but not for me. I'll see you on the other side. It's going to be okay. Or approach. Yep, we're approaching. You approach the mirror.
Oh, I don't like that silence.
The voices feel small, distant as you approach. Gaze into your reflection. There we are again. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. The bloat. You've grown. Okay. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. Proceed to the cabin. You're at the cabin. Approach her.
Flickering lights and empty cityscapes become pockets of vitality and movement. I am more than I was before.
God, that hand holding up her spine.
Whenever you are ready, I will wipe your slate clean once again.
Are you the same being as you were before? How much have you changed? What does it feel like to change like this? When this is all done, do you know what you want to do? You know at the end of this, once you're finished, I'm going to kill you, right? When I go back, it's as if an invisible wall closes around me. Why can I not do the same things I've done before? You have been kinder to me than anyone else I've met. Thank you. You have been kinder to me than anyone else I've met. Why? What do you want me to bring you next time? Do you have any thoughts on this vessel? I don't want to hurt you, but the more times I go back, the worse I fear things will be. What do you feel about me? These vessels I've been bringing you, I've heard them. How many more vessels do I need to bring you? I'm ready to go back. Attack or destroy your body. You have been kind. Why? That would be that one. Oh, how many vessels? Okay. Where was the vessel option? How many more vessels do I need to bring you?
If I am to be an ocean, you have given me enough to build a pond. My waters are shallow and murky, and I yearn for more perspective. The task of finding my vessels is your burden to carry.
Okay, that wasn't an answer, thank you. What do we choose this time? Kind why? Okay.
Why wouldn't I be kind to you? You are the only thing I know that isn't me.
I guess. When I go back, it's as if an invisible wall closes around me. Why can I not do the same things I've done before? Yeah, we've had that. Yeah, the thank you is gone, isn't it? Yeah. What to bring next? What do you want me to bring you next time?
Gifts aren't what someone tells you to bring them.
That's fair.
Do not worry. There are no wrong answers. And every perspective illuminates my shadows and shares new secrets.
So you don't have any preference in how you'd like to change or grow? Is a new one that we just got. Are you the same being? Yep. Are you the same being as you were before? How have you changed? How much
Is
have
a
you changed?
child the same as an infant? I am an unbroken pattern, but every vessel gives fresh perspectives and carves new avenues of expression. I am different, but I am the same.
Thanks for never answering. Thoughts on this vessel?
This one, as loneliness turned to seething, she could not find her strength in others, so she found it in herself. She will make for a driven heart. Do not mourn her. She isn't alone anymore.
Move on. Ready to go back, you mean? Yeah, we're doing this and then we're saving and stopping. Ready to go back.
I await your return, but it will give me time to reflect on what I am. We will meet again.
Everything goes dark and you die. A seething vessel, bring the wraith to her.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
We're putting that here. Alright, we have done quite a lot. It's almost feeding time, I'm being harassed, fair enough. Alright, I'm quitting the game and gonna look at the achievements and how many we have. Yeah, we are sure we want to quit. Okay, we have 11 out of 97 achievements. We got... Yeah, you can see them. It did it. Bring the wraith to her. You've grown. Maybe that just happens when you go there for the second time. The Exorcist 3. When taken against your will, deal with your enemy the only way you can. Heartripper, there are worse fates to suffer than a broken heart. Pass to the point of no return, there's no going back now. A loving vessel, bring the damsel to her. I never left your side. Attempt to outweight your destiny. The body, it's you. That's for looking in the mirror for the first time, I think. Romantic haze, your love will set you free. The real Slay the Princess starts here. You'll know it when you see it. Okay. Denial, return to your destined path or face the consequences. Okay, that's interesting. Our song, finish the game. The good ending doesn't count. I'm not gonna look at the rest of them, but that... I mean, we did get the good ending, didn't we? Sort of. Alright, that was very fun. If you let me, I'll continue this soonish. So yeah, thanks for hanging out. And I will see you when I see you. Yes, please. Okay, that sounds good. Have a good night. Bye-bye.